Okay, so today we're talking about InstaZoom. What is InstaZoom? How can I use it? Why would I want to use it? Okay, so InstaZoom is a program that will help you build your Instagram following. And the way you can do that, or the way it does that, is it is like sort of a bot type program that goes after accounts that you target through the parameters that I'm going to show you in the next few videos to like photos, to comment on photos, and to follow users. Okay, so the reason why this works is on the theory that if you like and comment and follow users on Instagram, those people are apt to follow you back, so if you follow enough accounts or if you comment on enough accounts or whatever, then those people will check out your content and say, oh, who's this person checking out my content? And they'll follow you back. It works. I've seen it work, and we're using it pretty effectively. I mean, we have grown our account by about 350 to 400 followers, something like that, over the last week. We've been using this, so 400 followers in a week, so that's pretty good. Here's another cool thing about it. You can also set it up so that it sends out an auto message, an auto direct message to anyone that's following your account. So someone new follows our account, right? So like the bot liked, commented, followed on their account. They said, oh, like I'm going to go back and check out Amy's account. And they said, oh, we're going to follow her. And so they follow her. Then a few minutes later, they get a direct message automatically from us saying, hey, girl, thanks for the love on my page. Are you on a fitness journey too? Something like that. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a later message, in a later video. And I've been shocked as to how many people engage in that conversation after that message is sent. Like, it seems like more than half the people that are sent that message respond to that message, and then the conversation starts. And then, Amy's been able to get them in the sneak peek group. Amy's been able to get them interested in coaching, or maybe we're just kind of increasing our following for when we drop our call to action on Instagram. But all of those things are good. Very similar to the way we handle like pages, right? It's making contacts, building our following. This is great stuff. So I'm going to teach you how I did it. Two things, though, before we get going. One, there is a cost involved. There is a 3-day free trial, so you can check it out for free. And the cost is very minimal. I think it's like, I can't remember what it costs, but it's not much at all. It's like 10. I think I put $10 on the account. I think that's good for like maybe 2 weeks or something. It's not much. So relative to Facebook ads, it's very cheap, and you can build a huge following using it. The number two thing I want to tell you is that there is always a risk when you're using a third-party tool with Instagram or Facebook. So with any kind of third-party tool, Instagram can throw a hissy fit and cancel your account. I've never seen it happen. I don't know. That hasn't happened to us. We haven't been warned. We haven't been suspended or anything. But I just don't want anyone to come back later and be like, hey, I did this and my account got shut down or something. Like, if you use it improperly, I bet you have a very good chance of getting your account shut down. But the defaults on here and what I'm going to suggest in the videos will help with that. Like, you don't want to be running this around the clock, right? Because that's not what a normal user would do. You don't want to be running this too quickly. Like, you don't want to turn up the bot and kind of have it message thousands of people in an hour, right? You don't want to do that because that's not what a user would do on Instagram, right? That's probably going to catch in one of their filters. So you don't want to do that. You want to mimic what a human would do. Only you don't want to be the human that does it because you have other things that you want to do rather than liking, commenting, following on pages all day long, right? You don't want to do that. You want to have a program do it for you so you can do the things that make you money, right? Or do the things that build your business, right? So that, and those things are, messaging back with people, connecting with people, building your business. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and it's going to come up in the next couple of videos. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here, and hope you enjoy it. Okay, so setting up the targets. As you can see here, I have a bunch of targets set up, and I have mine set up so that InstaZood will like, comment, and follow these accounts on Instagram. Now, mine probably will not be the same as yours. Okay, so I'm going after a certain avatar of Amy's, and I just kind of threw in some things here after messing around and testing some things out. So I'm just going to show you what I did. I threw in 9 different Instagram accounts that I want InstaZood to go after their followers and like, comment, and follow them, so that in theory they will follow our page back. So I picked, we have a Golden Doodle, so I picked a couple Golden Doodle accounts. Amy's into fitness, so I picked Lulu and Athleta, and then Amy's a lady in her 30s, so everybody in the United States likes in this a lot of ladies like Target, Nordstrom's, Cosmopolitan Magazine, Express, and I threw in New Kids on the Block just as a test because Amy comes from that sort of generation that loves New Kids on the Block, so that's her avatar. So that's what I chose, and yours will be different, and that's okay. But I just want to show you how to do it. So really quickly, we're going to click on this blue button here. I know there's a lot going on here, but just click on this blue button that says Add Target, and you're just going to put in whatever Instagram account that you feel that your followers would relate to. Okay, so who are you trying to draw into your account, right? So this is the same as targets on Facebook. Okay, now you can also do this another way, and I did it with hashtags before. So like, say I was doing hashtags, fit mom or whatever. There's a million different hashtags. I was using a bunch of them. I was using Golden Doodle ones too. But I found that the hashtags were bringing me, and I never really figured it out the same way. I was bringing lots of coaches and reps from other companies. So I stopped using that. I figured I'll just go to followers, because I could easily get outside of the sort of Beachbody MLM world if I do that. So that would be my suggestion. But I would mess around with it and see what works for you. So you pick, let's just use an example. So if you wanted to do Lulu or whatever, it's going to suggest here, oops, I spelled it wrong. So here it's going to suggest different accounts. So pick an account with lots of, pick the main account and then hit Add Target, and it will add it in there. Okay. So that's how you add a target. Okay, lastly, you're going to want to make sure your limits are set up, and this is basically limiting the program to certain numbers of follows and likes and comments per day. So you just want to make sure that the thing is not going crazy and that gets you in trouble with Instagram. So I can't remember if I kept these as default or not, but this is what I have it set up as, and I think that it's pretty fair. It's getting great numbers for me, so I would leave it as it is. But I just wanted to show you that. So just to kind of recap, we're going to look at our filters, we're going to look at our comment section, and we're going to look at our limits. I'm going to have another video on the unfollow, because what's going to happen over time is you're going to build up. You also want to look at the actions section as well. So actions, filters, comments, and limits. Okay, and then you'll be ready to go. But again, anyways, back to the unfollow. I have not exactly figured that piece out yet, but I will, and I'll post another video on it. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to end up with, hundreds, or in my case, thousands of people that you followed on Instagram. You're going to want to unfollow those people, because you don't want to look like you're following everybody under the sun, and there actually is a limit on Instagram of 7,500 people that you can follow at one time. So you're going to want to do that, and when I figure out how to do that, I thought I had it set up, but it's not working properly for me right now. So anyways, just to recap, actions, filters, comments, and limits, make sure you get those set up. Once you get all that set up, the thing is going to work for you. Okay, so it's all a matter of, and it's going to be, running through that cycle of going after those targets that you've set up. Okay, So it takes some monitoring. I usually leave this dashboard up at all times just so I can take a look at it and see, make sure it's going on, what's going on. But you'll see it on your Facebook, or excuse me, on your Instagram account when it's working, because you'll see new people coming onto your page. You'll see new people liking your content, following you on Instagram, making comments. So next I'm going to teach you how to use the direct message function. Okay, so now we're going to set up our direct messages. So these are the messages that anyone who follows our page is going to be receiving automatically. Okay, so you can set that up very easily by selecting this direct tab, okay, and clicking the new message button, and just typing out your message in here. I'm going to show you what my message is in a minute. But I just wanted to make you aware that I have selected each new follower, not all existing followers. I haven't messed around with that yet, although there might be some cool functionality with that you guys come up with to use, but I haven't used that yet. I'm just trying to start new conversations with our new followers. So I have our R set up to say, "Hey, username, whatever new person it is. Thanks for the love on my page. What's up, girl?" Now, how can I say "What's up, girl"? How do we know we're following girls? Because we selected females when we set up our settings before, right? So, "What's up, girl? Are you on a fitness journey too?" That's it. Okay. I've sent this to 253 people. I guarantee you 100 to 150 have responded. I mean, I just looked. Amy had like 20-something messages in her Instagram from the last few hours, where she's just, got conversations going. She's got people in the sneak peek from this. She's got lots of conversations going. So I'm a big believer in this thing. So I would set it up just like that. You could do multiple messages if you want, but I know this message works really well. As you can see, we've got I don't know why it didn't say completed. How do I go back there? Message log, that's what it is. See how you can view in your message log there all the people that have been sent this message today. So this is just today. Yeah, I mean, the thing works. I mean, it's really been really great for us so far. If you guys have questions, post them up. Let me know. If I can help you, I'd be happy to. But yeah, check it out. Okay, so that's InstaZoom. So ask questions if you have them. I want to help you guys get this thing going. And like I said, I really believe that you guys can build a big, engaging following on Instagram if you set this up. I know it's overwhelming. I know when you look at that dashboard, man, that thing can be, just like, oh, I don't know if this is for me, right? Especially if you're not like a techie. Or if you've got better things to do with your time, like don't we all? But listen, I think it's worth the time to check out, especially if you're really into your Instagram. If you think you're posting awesome content there, but you're just not kind of connecting, it might very well be that you just don't have the audience, and this will help you build an audience quickly, quicker than say just like hashtagging or going through these things manually. So, so anyways, I just want you guys to know that I'm here if you guys have questions. My suggestion would be set up your account, link it to InstaZoom, or link your Instagram account to InstaZoom, and then go through the video like minute by minute as I had it set up. Don't be too overwhelmed. If you have questions, ask them. I think that it's well worth the time, and if you guys mess around with it a little bit, let it go. Even if it's just on the 3-day trial, I think you'll see that it's pretty cool, and it's worth the kind of 15 or 20 minutes it'll take you to get it set up. So I hope you guys have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions.